Proverbs 30. Hallelujah, all the praise to the Most High. Beautiful. Bless you, ancestors, and Archangel Michael, and ascended masters and 24 elect judges that sit on the throne with the Most High. In the name of YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHA, Mashiach, hallelujah. The words of a sovereign, the mule message which has... Oh no, are we really? No way. Sorry. I thought Proverbs had 1,000,000 books. We're at the end. Oh my gosh. This makes me terribly grateful, but I don't know. I was just looking forward to reading more, but okay. All right. Hallelujah. And wow. Thank you, Most High. And listeners, congratulations to yourselves. We just made it through almost 2 books now. Proverbs, as we are marking upon the last book here in Proverbs, written by a great king who built the temple for the Most High, King Shalomah, his Paleo-Hebrew name. But you all know him as King Solomon. And we finished the book of his great father, another great king, one of the first chosen kings. The Most High chose from light, which means the ancestors, from light, from the light codes. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but we will get into that type of stuff. Hallelujah. Probably on Patreon, because it's just too much portals being opened and people are losing control and not control, but it's unbalancing the algorithm of the earth. How much negativity is being seeped in on our beloved YT. So I pray for them, and I hope they get it together and balance it all out, and they remove any pain or under construction attacks they placed, not them, but that has been placed on innocent patrons that just want to be great, and use them as a tool for catalyst to that. Whoa, that went far. Okay, so back to being grounded. I love you, listeners. I'm so excited and I'm shocked. So you caught me in a moment. I'm not afraid to exalt that energy and divulge it to you. Congratulations. We have hit the mark of Proverbs 31. And I want to say congratulations to the Most High. I'm very grateful that he has this on earth and I get to read it and learn. And it's like being in school, I was a nerd in school, so I'm happy. Okay. Proverbs 31, the words of sovereign Lemuel, a message which is his. Okay. The words of sovereign Lemuel, a message which his mother taught him. What, my son, and what, son of my womb, and what, son of my vows? Do not give your strength to women, nor your ways to wiping away sovereigns. Not for sovereigns, O Lemuel. Not for sovereigns to drink wine, nor princes to desire strong drink, lest they drink and forget the law, pervert the right of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to him who is perishing, and wine to those embittered in being.
With all the advantages and opportunities.
Let him drink and forget his poverty.
With all the advantages and opportunities. I would give.
And remember his trouble no more. Open your mouth for the dumb in the cause of all the sons of the departed. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and plead the cause of the poor and needy. Who finds a capable wife? For she is worth far more than rubies. The heart of her husband shall trust her, and he has no lack of gain. She shall do him good and not evil all the days of her life. She shall seek wool and flax, and with delight she works with her hands. She shall be as the ships of Tarshish. She brings in her food from afar. She also arises while it is still night, and provides food for her household, and a portion for her girls. She shall consider a field and buy it, From her profits she shall plant a vineyard. She shall gird herself with strength and strengthen her arms. She shall taste when her gain is good. Her lamp does not go out by night. She shall stretch out her hands to the distaff, and her hand shall hold the spindle. She shall extend her hand to the poor, and she shall reach out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of snow for her household, for all her household is dressed in scarlet. She shall make tapestry for herself. She is dressed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates. When he sits among the elders of the land, she shall make fine linen and sell them, and she shall give girdles for the merchants. Strength and splendor are her garments, and she rejoices in time to come. She shall open her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the Torah of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children shall rise up and call her blessed. Her husband, and he praises her. Many daughters have done nobly, but you have risen over all of them. Loveliness is deceptive, and prettiness is vain. A woman who reveres the Most High Yahweh is to be praised. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. Hallelujah. All the praise to the Most High, my gratitude and thankfulness to the Most High for this fragment of himself, this generational wealth literature read by a great, well, I read it, but written by a great king. It's great for all of us. Light and dark. King Shalamah, the son of King Dawid. Dawid being from the lineage of YAHAWASHI, YAHUSHA, HaMashiach, whom the world calls Jesus, being from the lineage of Noach, Abraham, being from the lineage of Melchizedek, Methuselah, and our great grandfather Adam and Kuahana Eve. The family of light. Isis, Osiris, light. I get emotional, listeners, when I read these things. And it's not because I am an emotional person. I'm a very passionate person. I charge up off of energy. Things don't make me emotional, so I'm very Queen of Swords in this regard. Sharp, like an Aquarius or a Libra. I like Libra. Anyway. But I have a lot of fire and passion. Fire sign. So I get emotional because the spirit is passionate about these actions that I'm taking in my life and how all of this feels. And it feels really good. And it is the truth. And that feels good. And it is light. And that feels insurmountably good. So how can something feel so good, listeners? And you're not there to feel it because you're in the darkness. I'm welcoming you to the light. I'm welcoming you to cross borders. Come out of the darkness. Come out of the darkness and come to the darkness and then come to the darkness and then come to the darkness and then come to the gray area and all that jazz with jazz hands, and then start going towards the glittery, fragmented sparkles of light that are reflecting and keep going. to the right side of your life and heal. Know that when you heal, you're healing the energy on the earth. If one person is an energy field and does something healing, that uplifts the collective energy on the earth. So when you are sleepy and you know you need to go to sleep, but you keep working, it's going to produce, depending on what's going on, it's going to produce more of that energy for the collective. If you decide to rest, well, then you're honoring other scriptures. That the Most High gives gifts, and one of them is one of my favorites. I give my beloved rest. There's also another one that says, why do you wake up to vain thoughts and early risings and eat the bread of sorrows and stay up and drinking wine and drinking coffee and working and working and working and just doing all this stuff? And I've been guilty of that too. And a lot of the things I just read in Proverbs 31, I meticulously wanted to break down because, and what I think I'm going to do, listeners, I'm going to move on to Patreon. I have a channel there already. It's kind of confusing, but, we're working on it. So I'm going to be more analytical here and be visible here on Patreon. Thank you, listeners, for being here. This is Primordial Goddess Show, where we get analytical and we tap in, and we're fabulous and pleasant and very loving and nurturing and very excited and fun, youthful and vibrant and exact in our demeanor, classy and grounded and regal and just grateful and thankful, So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the reading of Proverbs, and have a beautiful day. All the praise to the Most High. Shalom.